Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, this video I'll be talking about Brandon Curry and what his legacy will be as Mr. Olympia. Will he repeat this year? Will he have multiple wins, multiple Olympia wins? Now, going back to the 2019 Olympia, people weren't overly impressed for the most part with the win. And it wasn't only Brandon Curry. A good portion of the lineup, it was a little disappointing that they didn't bring in better conditioning. Now, as for the placings, the way it stood, the top three could have went in either direction. And Dexter Jackson would have showed up at the prejudging the way he did at the finals. The placings could have gone in various directions amongst the top four. Now, let's go past that. As for Brandon Curry, he was given the moniker the Prodigy a number of years back, simply because there was a lot of potential in him. Great genetics. People saw a lot of potential in him. Never quite lived up to it until he ventured out to Kuwait, Oxygen Gym, constantly made improvements, put on size, improved conditioning, and with all the size that he put on, still maintained a small waist. And over the few years he's been at Oxygen, it been steady improvements, show to show, except for the Olympia, where it seemed to regress a little bit. He had better conditioning at the 2019 Arnold that he won. But that doesn't mean he's on a downslide by any means. There could be various reasons why the conditioning wasn't there, and that could have nothing to do with the actual preparation. There are other factors that can affect the body. Simply put, stress alone can affect how the body looks. Okay, we know Brandon Curry has good genetics. He has a good toolbox. He has nice shape, flow, balance in his physique. Has the potential to win it again and win it multiple times, but that really depends on a few other factors. With all the gifts that he does have, there's nothing that's really outstanding about him. He just has, everything is good. Everything is put together good, but like I said, nothing outstanding. The danger lies with someone like a Ramy, if he actually pulls it together like we've been waiting for, and shows up in conditioning. Someone like Roelly Winklaar, who seemed to slip a little bit this past year during the 2019 season. If he comes back rejuvenated from this little break he's taking, and is able to put together the kind of conditioning that brought him a third place spot in the Mr. Olympia. Brandon Curry is not going to have a very easy time. These guys have a certain wow factor about them, something that Brandon Curry lacks. He doesn't have. Even the likes of Phil Heath, who's not a mass monster like Ramy or Rolly, there's a wow factor there. He has that 3D look to his muscles. When he hits those shots, they just pop out. That's a wow factor. Back to can Brandon Curry win the second Olympia and multiple Olympias? Yes, he can. He needs to bring in really fine conditioning. He needs to come in full, but razor sharp. There are a number of people out there that can beat him and have beaten him before. Bonak's beaten him. Ramy's beaten him. Dexter's beaten him. Ruli has beaten him. Hadi Choopan has even beaten him. I believe it was the first open show that Hadi competed in. He didn't win the show. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was a San Marino Pro. Hadi didn't win, but he placed ahead of Brandon Curry. So there are a number of people that are going to be in that lineup that can beat him and have beaten him. I do think that Brandon Curry can retain the title, and he potentially can win it more than twice. If all things fall in place and he brings in razor sharp conditioning, yes, he can be a multiple Olympia champion. Will he be an Olympia champion, multiple Olympia champion? Well, like I said, it depends on the kind of conditioning he brings and also what the other competitors happen to bring on that day. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.